We have breaking news tonight. A federal appeals court in San Francisco has ruled against President Trump. Trump's ban on refugees and travel from 7 predominantly Muslim countries will remain on hold. Mr. Trump, who once vowed to ban all Muslim immigration, says this limited ban is essential to America's security. Yesterday, before the decision, he ridiculed the appeals court judges, saying that a bad high school student could understand the law better. Our chief legal correspondent, Jan Crawford, is following the case. Jan?
Well, Scott, we've just gotten a copy of this opinion. It's 29 pages. It appears to be unanimous. It's unsigned. All 3 judges in agreement, rejecting the administration's arguments that it should reinstate that travel ban while the courts considered whether or not it was, in fact, constitutional. Now, the Trump administration had urged the appeals court to reinstate that ban, saying that courts typically give broad deference to the president on matters of national security. That's a pretty powerful argument. But the appeals court in this decision said, yes, while courts do give deference to presidents, their decisions are not unreviewable. And then it proceeded to review all the arguments against the travel ban that were being made by 2 states, Washington and Minnesota. And it looked at those arguments, and the arguments were many constitutional arguments, including due process. And in fact, the religious ban amounted to religious discrimination. And it concluded that there was no evidence that the government, a strong likelihood that it would prevail on the merits. This case now will go back to decide if it is in fact legal. The government could try to take it to the Supreme Court, but at this point, Scott, I think that's unlikely while the lower courts consider its legality.
Jan Crawford with the breaking news tonight. And so the president's travel ban will remain on hold. It is probably likely that the administration will appeal this to the Supreme Court, but we just received a statement from the Justice Department saying that it is reading the judge's order and it is weighing its options.